다시들에 들이 자작하라 요바다 대패바다 들이 참마드니 감성샘지 탐제라 사제가 롱제나나 재미절에서 들이 삼제가 조바 감성샘지 탐제는 뭐 다시들에
So Tashidelik to everybody who is present here and all those who are joining us online. And in my hand, I'm holding this alms ball, which is filled with nectar that represents the four immeasurables, love, compassion, equanimity, and so on. And I offer this for the benefit of all sentient beings in the three realms of samsara.
Yellow prayer book, page number 1. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddhas, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mother sentient beings, limitless of space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless of space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. To the Jigten Sumgon text, the Great Lord Dri Kunpa, page 1. Homage to the Guru. In the Guru deity, embodiment of the three jewels, I take refuge until awakening is reached. To liberate infinite, destitute beings, I make effort to accomplish the Guru Buddha. May the offering substances of gods and humans, those actually arranged and those mentally created, outer, inner, secret, and unsurpassed, pervade all reaches of space.
Namo Rana Jaya Namo Bhagavate Bezazara Parmardan Tadanga Daya Arharte Samya Sambudaya Daya Dai Wan Benze Benze Mahan Benze Mahan Denzam Benze Mahan Beyan Benze Mahan Bodhi Zidam Benze Mahan Bodhi Mendra basa karma nam bez sarva karma avaranam bejodan banza sovai namo rana jaya namo bhagavat baza sara parmardane tadangadaya arde samya sambadaya dayadaya wam banzan banz Mahan benze, mahan denzon benze, mahan beyan benze, mahan bodhe zidan benze, mahan bodhe menjo pas, karma nan benze, sava karma avara. Dane benze sovai namo rana jaya namo bhagavate bazazar parmardane tadangadaya arde samya sambadaya Daya dai one benze benze ma benze ma denzon benze ma beyan benze ma bodhe zidan benze ma bodhe menjo basa karma nam benze sarva karma avarana bejodan
Page 3. In an instant, I become the Yidam deity. In the space in front, on a sublime throne, precious and exquisite, and upon a lotus, moon, and sun, sits the root guru, inseparable from the supreme Lord Jigten Sungon. White tinged with red, he is radiant with the splendor of the major and minor marks. He wears bright saffron-colored Dharma robes, a monk's vest, and a meditation hat, a sign of ultimate attainment. He sits in Vajra posture with the 5-colored rainbow sphere, his hands the Mara subduing meditation mudra. He is surrounded by the golden garland of the ultimate lineage, along with the masters of the profound view, vast action, and meditation. In front and behind, to the right and left, upon the lion thrones and seats of lotuses and moon, is the divine assembly of yidams, the three jewels, and the Dharma protectors gathered like clouds. The light streaming from the three syllables at the three places invite the wisdom beings in identical forms. Victorious Lama Chopa, endowed with 10 powers, together with your retinue, the ocean of the three jewels and the three roots, by the power of your previous vows, which you took out of great compassion for all wandering beings, please come here without delay. Please be seated with joyful expression upon this lion throne with lotus and moon, with bodies as numerous as dust motes in the universe. I prostrate to the embodiment of the inconceivable qualities. I offer oceans of realms, all filled with water for drinking and washing the feet, lotuses, clouds of incense, arrays of lamps, sweet fragrances, food, and music to fill all reaches of space.
Gamba de za so wa Bodharana Sabhara Vare Vandam Bodhiza Sovar Bodharana Sabhara Vare Nevedam Bodhiza Sovar Vangaram Bodharana Sabhara Vare Shabda Bodhiza Sovar.
Mentally gathering the 5 objects pleasing to the senses, the 7 treasures, the 8 auspicious symbols, and substances, and so forth, I offer them to the victorious ones. I offer you a mandala of 1 billion universes of all the 10 directions, laid out in the groups of Mount Meru, the continents, and the islands, all adorned with various desirables. Please accept it and grant accomplishments here and now. Oh, the Serkongma text for the 7 limbs. In English? Yeah. I gaze upon the supreme self-arisen Lama seated on the immutable, spontaneously established throne, here in the mandala of primordially pure mind as it is, in the supreme palace of all the victorious ones of the 3 times. I gaze upon the supreme Lama who is meaningful to behold. The instant I behold the great bliss of Dharmadhatu, I cross the vast ocean of samsara and arrive at the blissful pure ground. I gaze unwaveringly upon the Lama, the victorious hero in the battle. Just by remembering that refuge, all afflicting emotions, thoughts, and the hordes of Maras are defeated. In your body, the victorious ones of the 3 times of all the 10 directions appear together with their offerings. With joy, I gaze upon your body adorned with all the major and minor marks, seated on the throne of fearlessness, lotus, sun, and moon. 3 kayas, nature of the mind, Vajradhara, you are inseparable from great bliss. Bowing down to you with innumerable bodies like cloud blanks, yearning with a full voice, I prostrate and go for refuge. Your body, the nature of the precious bodhichitta, is inseparable from all the victorious ones of the 3 times. Thus, all Buddha fields are permeated by your body, and within your body, all Dharma fields appear. I bow down to the glorious one. With your flawless, melodious speech, like an ocean of ambrosia, you show all phenomena to be unborn, thereby defeating the Mount Meru of views. I prostrate to your unhindered Vajra speech. In the mountain of immutable mind beyond thought, you never move from the equanimity state of Dharmadhatu, yet you hold the wisdom power of knowing the 3 times. I prostrate to the spontaneously established non-duality. Even if expressed during all oceans of kalpas by all the victorious ones without exception, the qualities of your body, speech, and mind would not be completed. I prostrate to you who possess limitless qualities. Until the ocean of samsara is exhausted, you perform the supreme activities to ripen all sentient beings. I prostrate to you, the Lama, who is the manifold, effortlessly arriving, unceasing, supreme refuge. Oceans of emanated offerings to you delight the victorious ones and ripen all sentient beings. Having completely filled the Dharmadhatu, I make this unsurpassed offering unceasingly. From the heart palace of the great being radiates light of immeasurable bodhichitta. Thus, in all the pure lands of the 10 directions, innumerable beautiful offering goddesses manifest, holding water, flowers, incense, lamps, supreme scents, and food. From the cloud banks of offering rain falls, delighting the victorious ones of the 3 times, thereby fulfilling the spheres of realms. I make offerings to the victorious ones of the 3 times. Light radiates once more from the body of the victorious ones, manifesting parasols, victory banners, draped banners, canopies, musical instruments, garments, precious jewels, medicine, and grains. I offer ocean-like cloud banks of all these manifold offerings. The 7 precious royal attributes, like the wheel, the 7 subsidiary ones, like the mansion, the auspicious substances, the substances of the cities, and so on, have arisen from the 2 accumulations. Please accept these offerings. Furthermore, I behold in my mind and offer to the Protector all offerings throughout the limitless pure lands of the victorious ones that belong to an owner and do not belong to an owner, and all that is worthy to be offered. I offer all pure lands to the victorious ones of the 3 times, which are the very pure mandalas of the 3 kayas, completely filled with flawless prosperity. Please accept these offerings, you, Lord of great compassion. To you, Protector, I offer my body, speech, and mind, all wealth equal to space without exception, and all the virtues accumulated in the 3 times. Out of compassion, please accept these for the benefit of all sentient beings. By seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and recollecting the Vajra goddesses of form, sound, odor, taste, tangible objects, the 3 obscurations are purified. I offer the goddesses of appealing objects to you. Please accept them, immaculate, victorious Lord. The Vajra goddess of body, nature of form, is the supreme goddess of fully purified ignorance. I merge her with the eyes of the Lama, Lord of the Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of mind, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified hatred. I merge her with the ears of the Lama, Lord of the Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of qualities, nature of odor, is the supreme goddess of fully purified arrogance. I merge her with the nose of the Lama, Lord of the Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of speech, nature of taste, is the supreme goddess of fully purified desire. I merge her with the tongue of the Lama, Lord of the Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of activities, nature of tangible objects, is the supreme goddess of fully purified jealousy. I merge her with the body of the Lama, Lord of the Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of primordially emptiness of all phenomena, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified mind, as it is. I merge her with the mind of the Lama, Lord of the Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. I offer means and wisdom inseparable, the supreme victorious one, the 5 families and consorts, the assemblies of Viras and Dakinis, and the Buddhas filling the limitless sky. Please accept this great bliss. From the equality of all phenomena, The ocean-like samadhi, oceans of unwavering manifestations, arise and guide all beings. Please accept the assemblies of the victorious offspring, the bodhisattvas who rule all Buddha fields, the ones of great, fierce, wrathful out of immeasurable compassion, showing grinding teeth and fierce faces on their opposing bodies. Please accept these wrathful, victorious ones of primordial wisdom, who defeat the hordes of Maras by the roar of Hung and Pek. All manifold clouds of outer, inner, and secret offerings are offering in the vast mandala of Samattabhadra's mind, within the mode of abiding of unchanging non-duality. The unsurpassed offerings of suchness is offered. All phenomena are primordially and completely pure mind as it is. Within that, whatever confusion, dualistic appearances of oneself and others, distinctions of good and bad, hatred and attachment there might be, each and everything, I confess, may be purified within that state. I rejoice in all virtues, with a happy mind, I rejoice in all virtues of all the victorious ones of the three times, of the assemblies of the supreme ones, of the unceasing wheel of the two accumulations of sentient beings. I beseech you, protectors in the worlds of the 10 directions, by completely turning the wheel of stainless Dharma with the sound of an ocean-like branches of melodious speech, please ripen all sentient beings without exception. I beseech you, protectors who abide throughout all realms, please do not pass into nirvana until the exhaustion of the dhatu of space. Rather, fulfill your commitments by abiding permanently. May all sentient beings be established in the unsurpassed supreme state by this virtue, by the virtues accumulated in the 3 times throughout all samsara and nirvana, and by the undefiled innate virtue, by the light rays of immeasurable great compassion from the palette of body, speech, and mind of the victorious ones. Please purify my body, speech, and mind, and thus transform it into your body, speech, and mind. Protector, as you made offerings and delighted the sublime Lama, likewise may I always offer ocean-like clouds of offerings and delight you. May I follow in your footsteps. May I perform limitless activities that do not even waver a hair's tip with respect to the liberation of your body, speech, and mind. May I be renowned in the 3 worlds. Thus may anybody, just by hearing my name or remembering me, be completely liberated from the tormenting suffering and attain the state of the great bliss of the victorious ones. May I turn into any form equal to the expanse of sentient beings, taming them according to their needs. Thereupon may they take refuge joyfully and be established in the unsurpassed supreme awakening. Those ones who are oppressed with shrouds of ignorance, who lost the path, who are threatened by afflicting emotions, such as the henchmen of the Lord of Death, may helplessly remembering me and instantly find the supreme path, becoming an inexhaustible wheel of ornamentation, which is body, speech, and mind of all the victorious ones of the 3 times. May I completely dry out the ocean of samsara and establish all sentient beings in the unsurpassed supreme state. In all my lives, may I never be separated from the authentic Lama and enjoy the glories of the Dharma. By completely perfecting the qualities of the bhumis and paths, may I swiftly attain the state of Vajradhara. Back to the Drikonpa text, Ratnasri. Page 7.
San san ze pe pe lai jie ye rang, te san jie yang go loi guo wai dan, dor jie san jiang mo wen zoi jie zor, guo zoi nan dai ge zoi jian zoi gun. 各三公百来面多觉我。
Guru who embodies all the Sugatas of the 3 times, I respectfully pay homage with my 3 doors. I make oceans of outer, inner, and secret offerings. I confess all wrongdoings and downfalls created by the 3 poisons. I fully rejoice in the 3 secrets. Please turn the wheel of Dharma of the 3 vehicles and remain in the nature of the 3 Vajras. I dedicate an ocean of virtue completely free of the 3 spheres in order to attain the unsurpassed state of the 3 kayas. Precious Guru, Supreme Refuge, worthy of homage, embodiment of the victorious ones of infinite directions and times, with certainty in your ocean-like qualities, I pay homage and offer praise with 100,000 melodies.
Lord, jana dara na jere mala guru mahamudra zede pala Guru Mahamudra Siddhi Pala Wang Namo Guru Bhajate Gade Lojana Dharana Yerimala Guru Mahamudra Siddhi Pala Wang Namo Guru Bhajate Gade Lojana Dharana Yerimala Guru Mahamudra Siddhi Pala Wang Namo Guru Bhajate Gade Lojana Dharana Yerimala Guru Mahamudra Siddhi Pala Wang Namo Guru Bhajate Gade Lojana Dharana Yerimala Guru Mahamudra Siddhi Pala Wang Namo Guru Bhajate Gade Lojana Dharana Yerimala Guru Mahamudra Siddhi Pala Wang Namo Guru Bhajate Gade Lojana Dharana Yerimala Guru Mahamudra Siddhi Pala Wang Namo Guru Bhajate Gade Nadarana Yerimala Guru Mahamudra Siddhi Pala Wang Oi Jojo Da San Jar Wai Dan Je Je Ga San Doi Jiang Hua Wai Xian Lai Be Sai San Zhuai Wai Jiang Guo Ran Nai Xie Ya Zhe Jue Bai Jie Lai Sor Wai De Je Le Zhe Ge Do Bai Xian Jie Lo So Zhe Lo Ge Do Bai Xian Jie Lo Sen Ye Jie Ge Do Bai Xian Jie Lo Zhe Jie San Jie Do Bai Xian Jie Lo Xie Sor Dai Biang Guo Zuo Lama Den Lai Mei Zhan Jie Du Gai De Wai Ne Gai Man Den Se Wen Zhe Dan Ye Jie Ne Xie Den Bie Zhe Xie Ren Dai Jian Wan Xie Le De Gui Xie Sa Wen Zhen Tar Ne Lama Ang Wei Bon Ran Xian De Jia Ne Ran De Lai Mie San Suan Dang Ran Ge Gu Sun Yang Bai Qian Bu Yu
Page 9. To Ratnashri, the Father, who is the refuge and protector of all beings of the 3 times, and who is the essence of the blessings of the body, speech, and mind of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions and 3 times, together with your lineage of disciples, I pray. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the illusory body to be the Nirmanakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the life energies to be the Sambhogakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize my mind itself to be the Dharmakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may attain Buddhahood in this very life. With this supplication, the retinue dissolves into the Guru. From the Guru's forehead, throat, heart, and navel radiates white, red, blue, and yellow lights, which dissolve into my 4 places, purifying the 4 obscurations. I receive the 4 empowerments, and the seeds of the 4 kayas are planted. In the end, the Guru also melts into light and dissolves into me. The Guru's 3 secrets and my 3 doors merge inseparably. The virtue from having perfectly practiced the glorious Guru, together with the virtue of having offered praise and supplication, I dedicate to all beings dwelling in the 3 realms of samsara. May they attain the state of the Guru, who is the whole of samsara and nirvana. By the power of the 3 chariots of the Sutra and Tantra vehicles, the assembly of kind lineage gurus, and the qualities of all the 3 secrets, may there be the auspiciousness that all beings realize Mahamudra, the supreme accomplishment. Page 21 of the same text, the Lama Chopa prayer. In English. Embodiment of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions in 3 times, essence of the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms, your boundless compassionate activities are all embracing. Incomparable Guru, at your feet I pray. Precious, glorious root Guru, seated on a lotus at my heart, please care for me with kindness and bestow accomplishments of body, speech, and mind. As I make offerings and pray to you, exalted Guru, the source from which all accomplishments arise, please care for me with love from this day onwards and in all my future lives. By visualizing single-pointedly the land arisen from the glory of abundant merit, the blissful pure land of the Buddha of unchanging light, may I cultivate the pure land perfectly, and may I be reborn there after passing from this life. A garland of light radiates from the Buddha's heart. From the tips of the rays, the second Buddha, Lord Jigten Sumgon, manifests and then descends together with his sons. Having gathered accumulations and purified obscurations, may my mind stream ripen with ease. Perfect guide Ratnashri, within whom the wisdom of love and power of all the Buddhas of the 3 times are condensed. Single sufficient source of refuge, master and 2 sons, through supplicating you, may I attain the 2 accumulations. May the wisdom nectar of your 3 pure secrets wash away all misdeeds, obscurations, and unawarenesses from my 3 doors, and may my understanding of the boundless field of knowledge, such as explanations, debate, and compositions, be equal of Manjushri's. Now that I have found a precious human body possessing all the qualities of freedoms and advantage, and have met the teachings of the flawless practice lineage, please grant your blessings that the awareness of impermanence will swiftly dawn within my mind, and thereby may the 8 worldly concerns collapse. As I am frightened and uncertain as to when the Lord of Death will suddenly appear and strike my fragile life, grant your blessings that I may practice the holy Dharma with fervent diligence, which will surely be of benefit in this and future lives. Grant your blessings that I am able to discern between what I should and should not be do according to the prohibitions, such as the 3 kinds of vows taken with the Master, the disciples, and the Yidam. And bless me to know what to do and what to avoid in accordance with the subtle workings of karma, cause and effect. Since beginningless time, I have experienced only suffering in the 6 realms of samsara. Grant your blessings that I may bring forth renunciation, and with deepest sadness towards this existence, may I strive for liberation. In seeking their own benefit, sentient beings have created evil, suffered greatly, and endured much pain for countless lifetimes in the past. Recognizing them to be my parents, grant your blessings that I may develop compassion and the supreme resolve of bodhicitta. Grant your blessings that I may practice of perfectly realized Mahamudra, the unelaborated Dharma sphere. May I unify with the accumulation of great merit, generosity, and so forth. Grant your blessings that with the wheel-like weapon of the profound path, I may completely sever the web of samsaric existence, the karmic winds of the conceptual mind. Thereby may I attain in this very life the state of the presiding master Vajradhara, the powerful lord of the 4 kayas. Should I not attain supreme accomplishment in this life, may I be born among the foremost disciples of Jigten Sumgon, boundless light, in the western lotus land called bliss endowed. In brief, in all my lifetimes, may I never be parted from the excellent teachings of the peerless Lord Drikumpa Ratnashri. May I be accepted by gurus, and may I strive with devotion for the purpose of others and myself. By the compassionate blessings of the 3 spheres of the victorious ones, and through my yearning with intense devotion, and by the power of phenomeno's natural state, the infallible truth of cause and result, may our wishes be fulfilled according to this aspiration.
Dedication from Shantidevas, The Way of Buddha, Bodhisattva, page 61 in Blue Book.
Page 61 in the Blue Book. Shantideva. By all this virtue I have now amassed, by composition of this book, which speaks of entry into the Bodhisattva's way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have, by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness of boundless measure. It's okay? As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unbounded beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states where they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of Bodhisattva's prayers, may torrents rain of boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests there with leaves, our blades and swords, become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades. And may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet with fragrant pools, all perfumed with the scents of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl, so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning grounds become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery vitarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers, may they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms and sport with goddesses in Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear it is, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deathly Lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows. What noble strength it is that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night. And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell extinguished as a rain of blossoms drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here. For who is it who comes to banish death? This youth with bound up, gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy. Do you see the splendor of this house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses and hundreds of gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet? The rain of flowers falling from his head, his eyes moist with compassion. Thus may those in hell cry out upon seeing Manjughosha. And likewise when through my roots of virtue they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samattabhadra. May all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness, and may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon each other's food, and may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from the noble Lord Avalokita's hand. Bathing in it, may they be refreshed and cooled. May the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear. The women near their time bring forth like Maya Devi, free from every pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill. And may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair, and bring them steadfastness in every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength, and living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go, and may they gain without the need of toil the goals upon which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore and sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts, be tireless and their journey light. May children and the old, the weak, the protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless waste, and those whose minds are dulled, and all who are insane, have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love, with perfect livelihood and sustenance. May they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish, without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus, by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta, may they never separate, and constantly engaging in bodhisattva deeds, may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddha, and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may those beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May they never may the very name of death be strange to them. On every side and in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattvas' children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even as a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And from many circles of disciples may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence. From bird song and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself, may living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same, with clouds of offerings unbounded. May the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits in the airs that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth, therein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered, and always be sustained by offerings, with minds suffused with purity. May their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them, enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty. May Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with the Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intents for the sake of all beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and Pratyeka Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness. And may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide, sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Wherever I desire to gaze upon him, or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manju Gosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions, to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain, to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manju Gosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. The Yellow Prayer Book, page number
20.
20. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception, Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig. May your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything, spontaneously live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Jekumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Aryadeva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chidingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. 26. May the teachings of the great Drikumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through the teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating, until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate aeon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
thank you.
Bodhicharyavatara